What's up guys, it's Stubbornly. I'm back with another escape video. We are on Slaughterhouse today and we are going to be choosing one of the same escapes that many of the other maps have as well, the valve, the generator, the car battery, and the fuse. On my loadout, I'm continuing with the intuition perk, which holding a key item will highlight the location it can be used for at max 100 seconds on level 3. I'm keeping that on just so you guys kind of know what it looks like when I pick up the item, as well as help not make me look so silly kind of running around with my head chopped off. Because while I am very good at knowing where I'm going most of the time, Slaughterhouse is kind of all over the place, especially when it comes to the valve, as the valve does have multiple different spawn locations as well as the fuse. So to make it a little easier for us both, that's what I equipped. I don't know what exit I'm going to choose to go out of yet. I haven't gotten that far. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear, see the best route to go, see what everyone else is doing, and go from there. I would like to do the fuse or the valve. Those would be, I'd say, probably your more simple escapes on this map. I would say valve is more simple the more teammates you have on your side. Once people start to die off, doing the valve really on any map is going to be a little more difficult for you because there's less people to distract. The less people to distract, the killers will and can come down here. This is the valve pressure, the pressure valve. It's located right here, so that's good to remember. The furnace room. If you do notice it when you're in the basement at the start of the round, try to remember that location so you know kind of where to go. It says it in your top left or right hand corner of the map, and that can help you start to remember where things are, where things tend to spawn, and that's how you can start to remember the map. So that's how you kind of want to get used to where things are and where you want to go. Valve, as I was saying though, is a little harder to do once teammates start to die because you have less people to distract, which means killers will more than likely be able to come down to the valve very quickly as they're not being distracted by other teammates. So if you're going to do the valve, I would try to do that a little earlier on. You could also use the valve as a distraction so your other teammates could escape from somewhere else. So this video you could use as a means of escape, or you could use it as a means of distraction. Either or. I don't know if this Bubba wants to be nice or he wants to be not so happy with me. I don't know. Bubba, I don't want to be rude to you, sir. I just kind of want to show the kind people an escape route. Please. Okay, well, Anna wants to take part. I'm not trying to be toxic here. I'm just trying to get me a nice little tool. I'm just going to go ahead and go fast, considering Grandpa is already awake, and Bubba is very aware of my location anyway. Now that we have a lockpick, we're just going to kind of go away. Hopefully. If Bubba would let us. It does not look like Bubba wants to let us.
Please lead somewhere good.
This store's already open, which makes me pretty happy, considering.
Gotta get out of here.
Alright, so the location that we're in right now, I will say that I don't know all of the spawn locations for the fuses on this map. I will say that I do know they do tend to spawn inside the house sometimes. We do have the valve, so we're going to just go ahead and take that. So this will be the valve escape or distraction. We'll see what happens. So this is supposed to be a valve. So you're going to take that valve handle off. And then you're going to, on this map, want to head back downstairs. The pressure valve will always be downstairs on this map. You see it light up. That's what it looks like. It'll have a yellow outline for you. it will always be downstairs. Now there are 2 valve handles, like on the last map there will be 2 valve handles and 2 fuses located on the map in case one of your teammates is either attempting and cannot reach, or is just kind of holding it hostage, so you will be able to get another one.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
So once you get the valve handle off, it will spawn in multiple locations. You want to head down and find the pressure valve, which will, again, on this map always be downstairs. And then you're going to come here. Before I open this, I kind of want to make sure. I should have, okay. You're going to turn it this way. You're just going to turn it on. Now, when this gets turned on, I don't know the exact time, but it takes about, I'd say, 45 seconds to activate the exit door. The exit door will be upstairs. When this is open, killers will have the ability to come down here and turn this off before an escape is made. So you're going to want to find the closest door to you and escape quickly. I'm hoping this is unlocked, and it is, thankfully. You want to kind of, oh, that is not good. So we're gonna go ahead and close that. This may happen to you quite a bit. It may not be an immediate escape, especially if you have a killer that knows what they're doing. It may be a back and forth process. And like I said, that may just be enough for you to distract them for other teammates to escape. We're going to hold out a bit. We're going to let him turn it off because I'm sure that's what he was headed to do. Yeah, so we're going to hang out a little bit. I hope that he moves on. He may not. Let him get far enough to where he's not just going to turn right back around because he's going to suspect that I'll be here. So you always kind of hope that your teammates are adding pressure by doing other things to kind of either force them to leave or make them choose. You want to make them have to choose between babysitting the valve. He's still around, as you can see. I kind of have the aura circling around my screen, so he's still nearby, so we're just going to kind of wait it out and hope that he moves on. Grandpa is already level 3, which is actually not very good. There are 5 levels to Grandpa, and okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I mean, maybe we can just keep him down here and distracted. He is Hitchhiker. He can get through cracks and walls and crawl spaces. So this could go south, or we could just do a good job at distracting him. I'm gonna reserve my stamina and kind of withhold from using that, kind of keep doing this little loop right here. I'd say this is a pretty strong loop. I still have 3 charges on my perk that makes me take no damage on my first 3 hits. So I'm pretty okay. If he wants to stay down here, again, that kind of puts him in a place where that's one less killer upstairs. So we'll see what he decides to do. Though it does not look like my teammates are doing much. Grandpa is approaching higher levels quickly, and that is not good for us. Hitchhiker is definitely still just hanging around and having to babysit that valve. While that kind of sucks for us and my attempt at trying to show you an escape, this is an outcome that you should know is possible. Again, the good thing about that is it takes one of the killers out of the equation. If he chooses to stick here down at this valve, then he chooses to not participate, and he's kind of forced to. The best scenario would be that your teammates are in fact taking advantage of the fact that you're down one killer while he is babysitting one of the escapes, but more times than not, he's not. They're not. But again, I do think that I may still upload this video as an example of how this could play out if you do go for the valve escape. I will make another video after this to kind of hopefully show me actually escaping through the valve. But this is very much one of the outcomes of attempting to get the valve. So even without an escape, it will still show you something. Something anyway. He has a choice to make, and I guess he's made it. I guess we're best friends. I mean, I could make it look like I've left. None of the other teammates have died. I'm not sure what exactly they're doing. 2 of them seem to have racked up some points, so I'm not sure in what, because I don't hear any noise coming from up above. I don't see... Okay, it looks like she stabbed Grandpa. We do like that. Stabbing Grandpa is always a good thing. It lessens his level. It gives you some more time. It immobilizes him, which means they cannot level him up or feed him at all. So it gives you a little more time. You want to stab Grandpa if you can. I'm hoping that maybe that kind of forced Hitchhiker to make a decision and maybe back off. It does not look like he has. It looks like he's putting down some traps, possibly. Hitchhiker comes with 3 traps, and you can break them with a bone knife, which I do have on me. And it seems like someone stabbed Grandpa again, which is very good. I'm not sure if the killers are just concerned about the valve or what's going on here. I think that... Oh, he's still stuck around. I thought maybe he would put a trap and then maybe kind of bounce. In hopes that maybe I would step in his trap and things would go well for him. But it does not look like that's taking place here. I'm just going to barge him just for the points, for the fun of it. Again, this seems kind of like a pointless video. I don't know how long it's going to be. But a part of me does think I may upload this just due to the fact that this is a very likely... Oh, Cook has heard me too. I may get ambushed and have 2 killers down here on me. So I'm going to back off just because if that happens... It won't look good for me. I am Leland, so I do pack a punch. I'm not a weak victim by any means, but being tag teamed is not what I want. Again, we have 1 of the family members completely preoccupied, leaving upstairs to 2 of the teammates, 2 of his other teammates against 3. So they could be getting some good things done right now, but I'm not really sure what's going up there because I don't see anything happening, which is usually most of the rounds that you're going to exhibit in Texas Chainsaw when you play solo, which is why I am still considering putting this up because this is a very likely outcome to doing the valve.
You're gonna peter out soon. It always happens.
He came out of nowhere. With my perk, if I'm not hit, I think it's 15 seconds, I will regain my health, so I should get my health back for that. 100% at level 3. Not 100% of health, but 100% of the health that he took from me from the hit that he did. I'm really not sure what exactly is happening with my other teammates. I see someone else is down here. They turned off the generator. So he may leave at this point to go to the generator, or he may stand strong on watching me, which it seems like he is. So we'll see what happens. My name is Stubbornly for a reason. If you guys are here for the first time, I chose the name Stubbornly. We may as well have a talk, get to know me better. I chose the name Stubbornly because I'm pretty stubborn. I will stand strong in many things, one being standoffs. Apparently. So, nice to meet you all. Apparently, but do you see the outcome of this is my teammates are escaping. And they were down one killer. Now, I may die at the end of this. See, the problem is this will be a video on how to distract. We're gonna change it up. It's no longer an escape video. This has become a how to distract the killer video. So we're just gonna walk it off. So this may result in my death, seeing as I'm going to be pretty solo now. So there's not going to be many people to distract from me. I'm not sure. I think it was the generator because that's what I heard go off. So things should be unlocked there. I will have to turn the generator basement exit open. So someone did the fuse. This was not meant to be a fuse escape exit. Or a fuse escape. But that's what it's going to end up being. I will not be uploading this video as an escape video. It will be uploaded as a distraction video. I may be able to help her. Sounds like she's dead though. Unfortunately. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and dip.
Gotta keep going.
But that's just kind of how things play out sometimes. Sometimes the valve just is not going to be in your hand, is not going to work out. But by having that standoff with him, while it was very boring and not the most fun, it did for sure make it so they dropped down one of their family. And he was stuck in the basement for most of that match, which allowed my other teammates to complete the parking lot exit, which was the generator. Unfortunately, Connie died. Connie is weaker when she is being chased, and it's pretty unfortunate. I could have helped her. I just wasn't sure exactly where she was. So that's that. I wasn't expecting the round to go into something else, but sometimes that happens, and that is a part of using the valve. So I will be uploading another video, and that will be explaining how to actually escape. I didn't get to show you where the valve exit is on this map and the best route to go to finding it. So there will be another video where maybe I can actually get out through the valve exit. So I appreciate you guys so very much for watching. If you want to subscribe, I would love that. Have a great day, and I will see you guys again with hopefully an actual escape video. Bye guys.